Brothers and sisters of this great nation, this is Terry Harris. I want to give you an update on the Oregon situation. It is Sunday, the 10th of January, about 2:30 in the afternoon. Okay, for any of you that thinks this is a violent thing, it's not been violent at all. The Oregon protest has not been violent at all. Some people disagree about the way this started. Well, it started how it started. There's getting to be plenty of support behind this. Plenty of people understand now that this can be done without being violent. And there's more people moving in all the time, by the way, to set up a perimeter to make sure this doesn't turn into a bad situation. So, for the people who are putting people down and everything else, listen, these people are there. These people are doing this. These people have brought national attention to things that needed national attention brought to. They are patriots. They are not terrorists. I personally, I'd love to go out there with them. It's 2,019 miles from where I am in Middle Tennessee, so, until I come up with round-trip airfare, I'll be here. But if I do come up with round-trip airfare, I'll be there, and I'll be talking to some of them. What they are standing for is bringing national attention to the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, and what they have done to ranchers and farmers for years and years, decades upon decades. They terrorize them. They do anything they can to force them off the property. There's been times that they've tripled and quadrupled the grazing rights to just whatever it takes to move the ranchers out. They've been trying to get the land that the Hammonds are on, which are back in jail right now, since the 90s, And, guys, y'all got to realize about what this is really about. This is really about our nation, our national government, our federal government overreaching and forcing the ranchers out, forcing the farmers out. It's been happening for decades. People are getting sick of politically correct idiots running our government. And if you don't know this, the Hammonds had already served a 3-month sentence and a 12-month sentence for the son. And a new lady, federal bureaucrat brought in by Obama, came in there, had them re-brought back, and re-sentenced. And then she starts stalking a person and she gets kicked out of her own office. They said it was for health reasons. Look into it. She's a stalker. And this witch had these good men put back in prison. And now she's no longer even there. If you have not, look into the Bureau of Land Management. There's so many different reasons they want this. There's uranium, there's gold. They just want this land. And if you don't know this, please take notice and start looking into this. Right across the line, right across the state line in another county, Obama wants to take 2.5 million acres to do another monument. They're taking the land of the Americans that should be the Americans. And this president who passes all his gun laws and everything else, while he gets sells $46 billion worth of weapons to Saudi Arabia in 5 years. Think about that, y'all. We know them Muslims and them Saudis and stuff. They would never use a weapon for a bad purpose. Nothing's happening in Yemen. Gosh, guys, if we don't start standing up for America, there won't be no America to stand up for. So get behind patriots. Stand for something. Don't be a sheep. Aren't you getting sick of all the politically correct sheeps? You have the mayor of Philadelphia coming out after they already know this guy run at the cop, shouting, Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Shoots him 3 times, okay? And then the mayor comes out this morning after they had said, this was for ISIS, this is terrorism and everything. Then the mayor comes out, this has nothing to do with Islam, y'all. It's a scary day in America when you see shit like that. You better start standing up for your rights or you won't have any America. And always remember this. Tell the president this. Our Second Amendment rights defend our First Amendment rights. I've got lots of really good stuff on my homepage, Terry Harris, that you can look at that will explain the Second Amendment to you from dictionary scholars. This is a right we had before the Constitution. The Constitution just guarantees we will never lose it. Wake up, people. Don't be sheep. God bless y'all. My name is Terry Harris, Middle Tennessee, 931-209-2150. The Oregon standoff goes well. There are patriots fighting for the rights of Americans. And if you don't know how many ranchers are starting to get behind it, come to my page and look. Terry Harris, 931-209-2150, Middle Tennessee. God bless y'all. Y'all watch y'all six. The president will not do it for you. And defend your rights as Americans. Be American. Be free. God bless.